Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the NC State Wolfpack taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll just take a knee in this drive when it started at 25. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young man.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, we're going to have. We can watch the movie in a hour.
Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down.
We have to leave in an hour. How are you going to watch a movie in an hour? Huh?
They'll run the option. The pitch. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free and he was off to the races. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. And still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. And
he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So NC State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But we think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it would be very successful.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come.
And he breaks into the open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Makes his man miss. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Badger! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Far side of the back. Play action. Oh, my protection.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Quick toss. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Badgers are on the move. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's it high. Pulls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Now on the options. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And first down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, it's the options a little bit more. Second down after that loss of yards play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting a lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position.
Why is he all the way over there?
Good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, weird.
Wants to go up top. He's got it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. It's turnover on downs.
Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the
That coming afterwards.
After getting knocked back to open this drive in 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Had nowhere to go.
From after the graduation,
safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll bring it back. It's Ware. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass on 2nd
Dang, I
down.
hit the wrong button.
Oh, so
I was
close to
circling that
being
speeder.
off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Hard running there. And the Badgers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. 1 running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time. Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne. He's a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not...
I believe I have a lucky tight end. Edgerton. Edgerton, 80. First throw. On first throw. Again, I'm guessing I started. So we got Ram, Bad, Bradbury.
Taylor, she says she has rehearsal and she probably works.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Saturday. She work every Saturday. I also want a fast lineman too. He is 79. 63. This center is an 80. I gotta wear my what? For what? No. Maybe. It's gonna be cold. That guy's red shirts. Oh, these are red shirts. I can't use these guys. Oh, no, they're not. I'm tripping. Let's go for 80. A D, a die. Let's try it. Try a die. That's all I need. The guy has wear down and outside shield. I don't know what those mean. What is wear down? It's like a. Oh, there we go. Wear down. Just wear down, dude. Wear down, wear down, wear down. Has outside shield, slightly improved double team blocks. Okay, so outside shield and then where's wear down? He's a purple wear down. Successful pancake blocks on pass plays. Pass plays? Why does a tight end have that? Why would a tight end have something like that? So his outside shield is silver, so he needs a double team. So let's screen enforcer, second level. What does second level do? It's like blocking, second level blocking bronze, but it probably sucks. Blocking in the second level. to the second level of the defense. Let's give it a shot.
Just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
First down, physicality.
Oh, I did the wrong play.
Football create balance, and right here just choosing
Oh, I did the wrong
down
play. Hold up.
gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it right now.
I guess, let me see, because if I'm doing, what do these starters have? LeVue and Kush, strong grip, ground and pound, inside shield. Strong grip, ground and pound, second level. A strong grip and ground and pound, dude. Strong grip, ground and pound. Let's say what do they have? Strong grip, ground and pound, second level. Strong grip, ground and pound, inside shield. He has a gold inside shield. Significantly improved blocking on inside runs when close to the line of scrimmage. Okay. Okay, so strong grip. Let me see. The bronze and a silver. Bronze. Slight boost to lateral shed prevention. Moderate boost to lateral shed prevention. Okay. Ground and pound. Silver and a silver. Oh, successful pancakes. Is that enough to move him? I don't think so. We'll keep running with the guy at fullback and see what happens. So if I run this to the outside, where does the fullback go? I never paid attention.
A bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do.
Got some room in to the goal line. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can.
So the center really be getting out there.
On the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a feet-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On second down, just keeps firing. Fires downfield. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the upright. They take it 74 yards.
And it's only 5:20.
And they
We know it takes you an hour.
These shorts I got on. I took a shower. Haha, you need to go take a shower. How about that? Got me.
You remember that by me again?
You need to go take a shower over here worried about me. That's what I said. How about you go get ready? How about that? That's what I thought. Trying to say. Get off me. Stop.
You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback,
done. Are you gonna go get ready? That hurts.
And biting my face doesn't? Hello?
Go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
Hey, if you want to do the nipple thing and play for fun, cool. But do it and let me go. Don't hold it for 5 seconds.
Make me a play, maybe even 1-on-2. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defender. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Touch pass on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers to football in space. What a creative way. This push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to fire deep. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard
Right.
No good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 20.
Wait.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina. Back in the offense, headed to the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
Me and Miami turning up another 9.
We're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Made a wrong adjustment.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The lone back's got it.
Gone.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? So far, not a lot of success.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this defense
Miami turning up another nine.
They are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just.
Set up Bessie, try to get home and swap. I said I'm shy, baby. Now that's doing a lot. I'm trying to do more than bust down your fire. Oh yeah. Somebody will let me in the building.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky.
Oh, these trash punts. 50 down in the ceiling. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Back on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think
they stripped it out.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, I got it back. Wow.
On the ground fall, on top of it, still get the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass.
Ugh, give me that.
He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Badger. And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh, man, would he like to have that pass back. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Westbrook. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. You've already sent your punt around 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Whoa.
It's Fowler. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw it again. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position.
Did not think that was going to be a run.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Oh, I'm in there. Oh.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
losing. You got to put a few drives together here, but most important, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays in this offense.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way.
I can't even go back to text messages that far. All my text messages delete after a year. I don't have enough space. I've been sending a lot of like videos and memes and stuff to people. So it's like I was looking at my story. It's like 4 seconds. I don't go back and look at stuff.
For the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective. They get you that new set of downs when you need them.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Using the quick game. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long.
Touchdown,
Wisconsin! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Man, for the love of Tolzien and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback as game manager.
Hey.
I think he's tired of hearing it. He said, listen, give me the rock, I'll spin it around, make some good plays, and he's putting on a show now.
And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads on you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with a big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet
So,
for
Haas
this.
divided body.
From inside their own 20. Back
How old is he?
It's Meyer. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Why is he so conscious about his body at 7 years old?
They've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
He's a kid.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when
Mom's
you're looking
fault.
forward to the
Oh, his
punt.
mom's fault.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best.
His mommy at the crib calling him big. I bet his mom be at the house calling him big.
Stop him at the 47-yard line. And Wisconsin has its
You don't think?
back on the field.
You don't think so? I think so. I think so.
David, the offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on first down from the 40. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, it's complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Then he comes to graduation, then we have
Find
to
any
take it.
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they can use one here. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete.
And this game is not... Yeah, but I think the fans would argue too at this point, like, all right, well, let's not.
I got all the ones that was next to each other for
these
cameras, Jalen and Daddy.
That's what you want to see. You want to see your squad
Whoa.
knock.
Whoa.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I love this running back and the job he
That's
does
it, down.
once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen
Is that
to
1
sort of
o'clock?
collect themselves,
SDSU?
stammer down the field, and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds the man down the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation.